What it do, homies? We out here with some new Sleep Token, their song Emergence. Now, I know I am a bit late, but I am here. For those of you new to the channel, no, this is not my first experience with Sleep Token. I have reacted to quite a bit of their songs, albeit not all of them, but it doesn't matter. New Sleep Token. Let's go ahead and shut up, turn it up. Oh, and I should let you guys know I am a wordy reactor, right? I know some people hate it when you pause, but that's just how it is. Now, let's go ahead and shut up and turn it up briefly.
Well, you were late in verse, living on a promised word. Well, I am the rose you relinquished again. You and I are down head first in another world. I heard, but I have a feeling we're close to the end.
My goodness, man. Come on, man. Look, y'all, it's been a minute, since I do have the lyrics right over here pulled up, right? Because I do like to kind of dive into, Sleep Token, their music, what they're talking about and everything. But come on, it has been a minute since I've listened to some Sleep Token, and I've just forgot how buttery and smooth his voice is in, bro. That chorus, I'm hearing what he's saying, bro, got me all emotional, man. I'm just sitting there like, yo, what is going on? What is this wave of emotions that's just pouring over me, right? There is one part in this verse 1 that I did find that was very interesting. That I am the rose you relinquished. Again, you and I are down headfirst in another world. I heard, but I have a feeling we're close to the end. The thing right here that I like the most is I am the rose you relinquished once again. Like I am the prize or relinquished again, meaning that it's something that is happening repeatedly, right? Where you're gaining something that's really pretty and then you're letting it go for whatever reason. It doesn't even make any type of sense as to why it's happening. You know what I mean? So okay, that's what stuck on me. But this chorus, the way that he's just singing it, the reverb, and I already know that the song's about to come in here and just start blasting us away. It's just, its voice is just so beautiful, man. Here we go.
Sapphire in my white gold burst out of my chest and hide out in the vents. My blood beats so alive, my bite right through your lenses. Midnight in my mind's eye, drowning out the daylight. Godspeed to my enemies, to be asking for that call sign. You know the behavior, canines of the savior. Glory to the legion, trauma for the neighbor.
Oh my goodness, bro. Come on, y'all. Oh, okay. All right. So, yeah, man, this is something special right here. All right. So, he's going on obviously to kind of talk about, are you just, one thing that, is a whole, right? So are you a part to this piece? Right, red glass, are you carbide in my nano, dark light on my culture, which is very interesting. Dark light on my culture, sapphire on my white gold, right? Dark light on my culture. It's my culture. You coming over here to kind of overshadow it. Burst out of my chest and hide out in the vents, right? So you coming through, you kind of just, you sucker punching me and everything. But when I look around to see who did it, you're hiding, right? You're leaving away. You kind of think of like a love interest, the type person that writes you a note talking about, how much they like you, how much they love you and everything. You know who did it, right? But if you confront them, they act like, I didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? So basically burst out your trust and, exploded your interest. You found out that it was mutual, only to find out that the person's kind of playing stupid, right? So might bite right, my blood beats so alive, might bite right through your vein, might bite right through your lens, what you're really focusing on, bite through it, which means I'm going to take what you thought, what you were perceiving, and then I'm going to change the trajectory of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to muddy your lens. You can't see so clear anymore. You thought you had the clear vision and whatnot. It's midnight in my mind's eyes, drawing out daylight. Godspeed to my enemies who be asking for that call sign. You know the behavior, canines of the Savior, glory to the Legion, and then trauma for the neighbors. Midnight from my mind's eye. So kind of like mine's like intuition, midnight. So I'm shutting that all out, right? And then drowning out the daylight. So it's almost kind of like I'm just going blind, possibly for you. Godspeed to my enemies asking for that call sign. This one I'm going to take some time to really think about. But I don't want this to be too wordy. But this whole entire part right here is fire. So I'm going to rewind it a little bit more. We out here.
Canines of the Savior, glory to the Legion, trauma for the neighbors. Arms around me, arms around me, arms around me, yeah. Go ahead and wrap your arms around me, arms around me, arms around me, yeah. Go ahead and wrap your arms around me, arms around me, arms around me, yeah. Go I've got solar flares for your dead gods, space dust for your few rods, dark days for your solstice, dancing through the depths of hellfire on the winds that started from within. My blood beats so alive, might tear right through my skin. So tell me what you meant by living past your half-life, and lockstep with the universe and your well-versed in the afterlife. You know that I'm sanctified by what's below, no matter what you do, no matter where you go.
Okay. Yeah, he cooking. He 100% cooking. I got solar flares for your dead gods, right? So, what you presume do the solar flare. So I got their attention. That's what I think. When you shoot a solar, no, that's just a flare, but solar flare, you know what I'm saying? So I got light for your day. I can revive them, right? That's how I'm kind of interpreting that. Dark days for your soul, let's dance to the depths. Hellfire on the winds, on the winds that started from within. So I'm trying to rebirth you. You know what I'm saying? You are walking around and you're looking for something to revive you, right? Well, I got it, right? You just needed the spark. It's already in there. I need you to believe that I have what you need to be able to keep moving. My blood beats alive, might tear right through my skin, which kind of sounds like what he said in verse 2. No, my blood beats so alive, might bite right through your lens, right? So it goes from, changing your perspective, changing your lens, to now it's like it beats so alive that's going to tear right through its lens. So it can no longer contain it. You know what I'm saying? First I was saying that, hey, I'm going to change your trajectory to I can't contain myself. So it might happen, or it just will happen. Sorry. Tell me what you meant by living past your half-life, right? Past your half-life. Maybe, if I'm thinking about this from like a children to adolescence, or maybe, stages of life, living past your half-life, once you kind of get out of that stage, you go more into like your adulting stage, if you will, and talking about living past that. What does your future kind of look like, right? In lockstep with the universe, and you're well-versed in the afterlife. In lockstep, being in tune with the universe, well-versed in the afterlife, like well-versed in death. Maybe as your plan of action, how you're going to carry it on, right? So, it's not carry it on. How you're going, how your life is going to go, right? If you're well-versed in the afterlife. This is where I'm going. I'm in lockstep with the universe, which means I know my purpose, and this is where I'm going. You know what I mean? So I'm well versed. You ain't gotta, you ain't part of that. That's how well versed I am. You know that I'm sanctified about what's below, no matter what you do, no matter where you go. He's sanctified by what's below. Well, sanctified by what's below. That's where, that's where I'm going. No matter what you do, no matter where you go. Okay. Like some of these lyrics I'm not gonna get just right off the lip, but we moving.
No matter what you do, no matter where you go, you might be the one to take away the pain and let my mind go quiet. And nothing else is quite the same as how I feel when I'm at your side. Come on, out from underneath who you were. Come on now, you know that it's time to
Hold on before we get into the end of this, because I know that we about to get some amazing, musicality, right, for the rest of this, right, for the duration of this. I just want to talk about some stuff with this chorus, right? Come on, come out from underneath who you are, step out, kind of your comfort zone, kind of take a chance, right? I know you think you probably have everything figured out, but there's more to life than than what you learned at this stage, right? There's more things you do not have it figured out, and I need you to understand that, right? And I'm trying to show you what it looks like, but you're being stubborn. The pretty cool about this image that we're seeing right here is that we have been looking at this for the duration of the song, or at least I've been looking at it for the duration of the song, and we see this flag that's burning. Symbolism, right? Symbolic. What am I to think of this flag? I'm not really too sure, but when I see a flag like that, the first thought that comes to me is that, one of those knights, back in the medieval days, castle days, people kind of walk around with that to kind of show, this is where I belong. This is my territory. You know what I'm saying? Or this is somebody of great importance. And to burn that is kind of like a symbol of, like rejection or rebellion, if you will, right? Get that sign out of the way. I'm trying to move forward, right? The battle tear you down. I want to raise my own flag on this. And the interesting about this is that, this is a house. So this is a home. So this could possibly just be a guard, like a guard flag that we want to burn so that we may go into a private section of your life, which of course is your house. But another cool thing about this is that this fire right here is so prevalent. It's so bright that once it got to this stage is when I started realizing all of these flowers that was around. Now, yes, I seen them before as soon as the video started, but it's like they became more colorful, if that makes any sense, when this fire got up to about this point. That's interesting. It's probably not what was intended for, and I constantly got to look over here and make sure my mic doesn't disconnect, because sometimes it does. Just randomly, I was talking all this time and the reaction's wasted. But I'm pretty sure it's all been the same color, but just that one part of that animation just made everything just seem much more clear, right? House is the home, the house is the heart, right? This guard flag, look at that as kind of like the final standpoint for me trying to get in. If you saw somebody's house, right, and you saw a flag that was pointed there, you probably wouldn't move past it, but you would have your hesitation, would you? It probably wouldn't be as hesitant. You probably wouldn't be as hesitant if it was a guard flag right here, and there's a wide area, but this path is narrow, right? It's very narrow. You could scoot past it, but it's going to feel a little bit uneasy. So we need to burn it. And burning is very, very powerful. But depending on the texture of the guard, depending on the texture of the walls that you have up, it might burn slowly, but it's burning. You started the burn, right? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay. Told you guys I might be a little wordy, but this is Sleep Token we talking about, baby. Let's go ahead and shut up and turn it up again. Very briefly, probably, maybe. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, you didn't. No, you didn't. You about to make me go get my sax. No, you didn't. Oh. Oh. Wait. Ah. I can't get it. Oh, this is interesting, right? Battle. Maybe, right, when I was talking about like medieval type of stuff, you know, like a battle, people charging in, everything now that the guard is gone. Maybe this is the battle that's taking place. Yeah, it's a battle. Yeah, 100%. Maybe this is the host of the house, but it's time to battle. That's been burned down. The guards are gone. Battle needs to happen. It's slain. Oh man, hey y'all, I played the tenor saxophone, right? And I believe that was the alto that we were hearing. It might have been alto, just a tone. Anyways, man, saxophone, man, that touches me, bro. You know, not even in like a pause type of way, bro. Saxophone, that's my instrument of choice. I love playing it. So when I hear that, bro, when I hear that tone, oh, bro, that touched my soul. I can't believe I was not expecting that. All right, y'all, I've been yapping long enough. This is almost a 20-minute video. I really enjoyed this Sleep Token. I don't even know if they watch my reaction and everything, but for people who made it through this, I deeply thank you very much. This was a treat. Let me know what y'all thought about it down in the comments. Dave's out.